I welcome the co-organizer of this FDP, Professor Mayank Aggarwal sir also. He has joined with us in this session. You are requested to put your mics on mute. I again welcome you all in this online FDP. We are soon going to start with the. Please put your mic on mute.
Noise नहीं आ रही.
Am I audible? Registrar sir has also joined with us. I welcome you, sir.
Thanks, Suyash.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Can you listen me?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yeah. Okay, dear.
I welcome Professor Vipul Sharma, sir, Honorable Registrar, Gurukula Kangri Deemed, Haridwar. Dear participants, we are going to start with this formal inaugural session of the FDP. I request sir to welcome you all on behalf of university. Sir, please.
Thanks, Suyash. All dear participants and resource persons, and Mayank Aggarwal ji, other guests. A very warm welcome to all of you in this great course of learning. It's really a matter of pleasure to share a platform of technology to run such a nice course. Design thinking for next generation AI solution, granted under AICTE ATAL scheme. So, you know, generation has already shifted to AI, and next generation we expect more and more things will be automatized. They will become more intelligent. This time we only work on database. We hope that next generation will get AI, in real time working, real time decisions, like tiny robots or what we say tiny machine learning, TML. So great future is ahead. There is a lot of to do. The young aspirants, they have a lot of energy. We really hope the society, the country, the nation really hopes that we shall lead the world in AI, in robotics, in drones, in all upcoming technology, in quantum computing. Already we have taken a lead. So Gurukula Kangri Deemed is itself a pioneer institute as far as research and education is concerned in the field of latest technologies. We have a great drone center here sanctioned by AICTE. We have great IBM Center of Excellence, AI Center. BTech, MTech, PhD courses are being run in the university. So I hope we shall get maximum share of knowledge from our great resource persons who are coming from IITs and other renowned institutes from all over the world, like Canada, US. So thanks for giving me an opportunity to address all this, great fraternity. So thank you very much, Suyash. Thank you.
सुयश सर म्यूट हो, आवाज नहीं आ रही आपकी. म्यूट हो.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this welcome address. Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for blessing us with your wisdom. And I would like to tell you that Professor Vipul Sharma is a professor in electronics department. He has been a key factor in motivating us for organizing such workshops, such seminars, and we feel proud to be part of such institution in which we are able to have such learned professors, have such uh, motivating factors with us so that we can organize such webinars, such seminars. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thanks, dear.
I would now request Professor Mayank Aggarwal, sir, if sir आप हैं अभी?
हाँ जी सुरेश सर हूँ.
Sir, please, sir.
A very
Professor, sir.
warm welcome to all the participants who are attending this ATAL FDP. Congratulations to Dr. Suyash for getting this FDP from AICTE. He is really working very hard to get different projects and FDPs and share the wisdom with all. I'm very thankful to our registrar, my dear friend Professor Vipul Sharma ji, who addressed you all and told you about our engineering campus. In this ATAL FDP, all the participants will be learning about artificial intelligence, design thinking, and how to use it. The only message which I would like to share with you all is that our country have already done a lot in artificial intelligence, and there is a mission which is known as AI for Bharat. Indian government.
Allergy biscuits in it.
बच्चे किसी ने अनम्यूट कर रखा है, म्यूट कर दीजिए प्लीज. Indian government has already allotted $1.3 billion for this AI for Bharat mission. What we are lacking is sustainable AI, that we are using artificial intelligence, but are we creating it or are we using it? So to make it a developed country, Chaliye, thank you for the organizers to muting all. So what we require is that to make a sustainable AI solution, AI for Bharat, we are just using or are we able to create it? The major barrier which we are facing is all the participants, please mute them. The major barrier which we face is the language barrier. The tools which we are using are not in our native language. So it is a mission of our Honorable Prime Minister that AI should be made for Bharat. We should make a sustainable solution where we can train, where we can get the models, where we can talk with the system in our own language, not dependent upon the developed country. So this FDP, you will be learning different tools, and we wish that by the end of this FDP, you are able to make your own database, you are make your own models, and use your own native language, and we reach to the mission of making India a developed country by 2047. Thank you. सुरेश सर आगे कंटिन्यू करता है.
Good evening to all the respected resource persons, faculty members, industry experts, and enthusiastic participants who have joined us today for this prestigious AICTE ATAL Faculty Development Program on Design Thinking for Next Generation AI Solutions. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you on behalf of Gurukula Kangri Deemed to be University. This FDP, scheduled from today until the 22nd November, marks a significant step in our ongoing mission to promote innovation-driven education and to empower educators and researchers with the latest knowledge, skills, and global perspectives. This program is being conducted entirely in an online mode, enabling the participation of experts from across India and from abroad. We are truly honored to host distinguished resource persons from leading industries and organizations such as IBM, COSO AI, Azert AI, and several other technology and innovation-driven companies. Their presence brings valuable industry insights and exposes participants to cutting-edge practices in the field of design thinking and artificial intelligence. We are equally fortunate to have eminent speakers from premier institutions like IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, IIT Mandi, and other reputed academic bodies. Additionally, two of our esteemed resource persons are joining us from Canada and the United States, further enriching the global reach and academic strength of this FDP. All our invited speakers are highly accomplished professionals, heads of departments of design, innovation, and computer science, as well as senior researchers and innovators with more than 15 years of experience in their respective fields. Their expertise and contributions will undoubtedly add tremendous value to this program. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each one of them for graciously accepting our invitation and contributing their time and knowledge for this academic endeavor. This FDP will offer participants a unique blend of theory, hands-on learning, and exposure to real-world applications. Over the coming days, participants will explore the principles of design thinking, understand user-centric problem-solving approaches, gain practical knowledge of emerging AI techniques, and engage with tools and methods that support creative and innovative solution design. I'm confident that this program will not only strengthen your understanding of design thinking and its application in AI, but will help you bridge the existing gap between industry and academia. The insights you gain here will assist you in addressing day-to-day challenges, whether in teaching, research, or professional practice, using structured, human-centric, and innovative approaches. I sincerely hope that each of you will make the most of this opportunity, ask questions, interact with the experts, and engage fully with the activities and hands-on sessions. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants and express my deep gratitude to all the resource persons for their valuable association with this FDP. I wish the organizers, speakers, and participants a highly productive and enriching academic experience over the next few days. Thank you, and my best wishes for the successful conduct of this program.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your message. And I assure you that we are going to have this wonderful FDP in this premises. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Dear participants, that were our respected Vice Chancellor, ma'am. She was traveling, so she left a message. She was with us for this inaugural program. Now, I would like to tell you much more about this FDP that will be going to be held in evening for all of you in this online mode. So there are some rules, there are some requests that you are going to take during this FDP. Please put your mic on mute on priority. When you join the session, please put your mic on mute. So it's a request, it's a suggestion for all of you to put your mic on mute unless and until it is required. Now, this FDP will conclude on 22nd of November, and on the last day, we will have a short multiple choice question based test that will be on the basis of the lectures delivered by the resource person during this FDP. And it's a requirement of completion of this FDP. After that only you will be able to get the certificate. So if you have any question, then you can ask. Otherwise, we will move on for the first session of this FD. Participants, if you have any questions, you can ask.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes.
I'm Dr. Satish Sankar. It's a very nice initiatives taken by you on the topic of design thinking, which is a current trend, and that is mixed with the AI.
Right.
I heartily congratulate you for putting these sessions
Thank you.
for us,
Thank you.
and hoping that all the sessions will be most interactive. And one thing, sir, are we going to get the online sessions of this from?
Yes. You are going to get the online recording of the session as soon as the session is finished, and we will upload that video on the YouTube channel. From that, the link will be shared in the group. You can access that video, access the content of the video by that link.
Okay.
Right.
And
Okay.
regarding the attendance, it will be
Attendance,
in the
I have
chat.
already told you in the group that the MS Teams app is already taking the attendance automatically. We will be verifying that attendance with the feedback that you will fill after every session. We will be verifying that attendance with the feedback also. And the attendance is taken automatically in the MS Teams app. A feedback link will be shared in the group in the chat of MS Teams app only, so that you can mark your feedback. This will be counted on that feedback only. Okay.
Right, sir.
Right.
And
Right.
since I use this MS team, I would
Right.
like to have that from your side. If you put everybody on mics off, so that nobody.
I will put everyone
So
off, but it was the inaugural program, and so we were expecting some of the feedbacks from some of the questions from the participants also. That is why it was
right, sir.
allowed.
Right.
Now during the session, the
During the
mic
sessions.
will be off for everyone, and after the session is over, when the resource person is requesting any questions or queries from the participants, then only we will be allowing the mic to be open.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
Hello, sir. Good
you.
evening.
Thank you.
A very small question, sir.
Good evening.
What
Yes.
will be the duration of this online program and timings till 22nd
Duration
of
and timings is already shared as per the schedule in the group. You can see that schedule. It will be an evening program. We will start with the FDP at every day at 6 p.m. and it will run around for 3 hours. There will be 2 sessions per day, except on the last date. Last day's session will start at 2:30 in the afternoon, and we will conclude that program by 5:30 in the evening.
Okay, and for both program we will get the recording link, right, sir?
Yes. For every session, you will be getting the recording in the group itself.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So I invite the session coordinator of this session to unmute yourself and to start with the session of this AICTE ATAL FDP first day.
Please provide the share option to me.
Rights are shared with you. You can check.
Done.
Are you able to share your screen?
Yes.
Right.
Good evening,
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. It's given me great pleasure to welcome you all to day one of the ATAL Web Faculty Development Program on Design Thinking for Next Generation AI Solutions, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Gurukula Kangri Deemed to be University, Haridwar. Today, we are deeply honored to have Dr. Suyash Bhardwaj sir as our esteemed speaker. He is an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Gurukula Kangri Vishwavidyalaya, Haridwar. With over 12 years of experience in academics and research, he has published 28 plus international papers, authored 2 books, and holds 4 patents. Dr. Bhardwaj is actively involved in several academic and professional bodies, serving as the spoke of SWAYAM NPTEL, coordinator of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, and CSI State Student Coordinator, Uttarakhand. He has delivered 70 plus invited talks and is the principal investigator of a UCOS sponsored project on UV radiation analysis, a recognized science communicator and award winning mentor. Dr. Bhardwaj has received honors including the Devbhoomi Ratan Samman held in 2024 and multiple top performing mentor awards from NPTEL. In today's session, Dr. Bhardwaj will be sharing his insights on Introduction to Design Thinking, a human-centric approach to innovation. We look forward to an engaging, informative and enriching session with him. So, sir, I welcome you here to speak on this topic and share your knowledge about this topic.
Thank you, Anshu, for introducing and telling about the topic of today's session. Dear participants, I welcome you again in this 6-day online ATAL FDP. And today we are going to start with the first session. I will share my screen and then we can start our discussion. Not majorly a presentation, but we will be having this two-way communication through this discussion. Let me share my screen. Good sound. Anshu, you can stop presenting. I hope my screen is visible to you all. Just let me check. It's this one. Right. This is. I hope my screen is visible to you all.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, now we will start with our session today. Before starting of this session, I would like to tell you a brief overview of this FDP. As we are facing challenges in problem solving, please put your mic on mute or shall I stop everyone? Let me just, because I want to communicate with the participants, that is why I was allowing. Just a second. Okay. Please put on your mic, put off your mic. We will start with this session. So before starting, I would like to tell you the inspiration behind this FDP. As we are facing some problems of solving problems using traditional methods. That is why this concept of design thinking was introduced in the problem solving sessions in some of the learned speakers in which I was invited as a guest. That was the day when I thought of solving problem or solving the different kinds of issues by using a human-centric approach. And on that day, I decided to learn more about it and be a practitioner of this design thinking approach. By this thought, I started my journey, and today we are here to discuss this concept of human-centric approach of problem solving or human-centric approach of innovation with you all. So I welcome you again, and let's start with the discussion today on this topic of design thinking. So before I begin with my presentation, I would like to ask any one of you can unmute or you can write in the chat, what is design? This session will be interactive. This session will not be from one-sided. You all have to respond. You all have to participate. Can any one of you tell me, what do you think? What is design?
Hi, sir. Madhurendra this side. Hello,
Hi.
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, yes. Sir, design is something we have to know what is the problem, and knowing the problem and solving the problem accordingly.
Right. Thank you. We have a message in the chat. Given a requirement, complete the system. Okay. Can anyone else write in the chat or unmute yourself to tell me more about what is design?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
In day-to-day life, we come across some problems, and for those
Yes.
problems, we try to identify the required solution that we can call it as design.
Okay. Thank you. That was a nice answer. That was a good approach. That was a good answer. One more answer is in there in the chat. Design in engineering is the creative and systematic process of developing solutions. Very well said by Vijay Albert William. Very nice. Concept of process rightly said by Dr. Satish. Pictorial representation of anything can be called as a design, but today we are going to understand why a pictorial representation of a thing is not a design. Something is planned or arrangement of system, right? Dr. Priya. Sai Kumar Algam has said that process of converting idea into a reality or a product, that is a process, sir. But what is a design? Process or plan, very good. Purposeful step-by-step planning and creation of solution, that is also a part of design. Very well said by Anjali Sharma. Design starts with understanding a problem and finding the best possible solution, right? Very well said by Samriddhi Singhal. Dr. Satish said that it is a process system, very well said. So you all are aware about the basic concept of what is a design. So I would like to draw your attention to tell you more about design. Many people think that design means beauty, aesthetics, or creativity, but design is not aesthetics. Design is not an event. Design is not a product. A product can be outcome of a good design, but design is not a product. Design is not an experience even. So you can see that design is a process. As most of the participants have correctly said, that design is a process of creating something that helps us to solve or to reform any product or any problem. So this design process shall be understood by each and every innovator, each and every person who wants to improve or who wants to contribute in the society. So with this thought, I would like to introduce you the topic of design thinking. Design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the designer's toolkit to integrate the needs of people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirements for business success. So there are three main factors in the design thinking concept that are needs of people, possibilities of technology, and requirements for business success. So if you want to understand these three concepts, you have to listen carefully about the needs of the people, what they want, how they are demanding their problems to be solved. The possibilities of technology means whether this solution can be developed or we can develop a solution by using any technology for solving any problem. Is there any possibility of solving this problem using technology? And third is business success. Business success is a motivating factor behind every innovative design. If a design solves a problem and is needed by the people, then obviously it will give a huge demand in the market. So it will be bringing profit to the innovator, profit to the developer. So that is a base for business success. So overall, you can say that these three factors are interlinked with each other, and these three factors will provide the innovative idea that can be solved for the needy, for the people who require that solution. This approach of having these three factors in our design is called as design thinking. Now let's understand with some examples what design thinking is and why it is required in the society. So overall, the concept is clear. The design thinking is a human-centric approach for problem solving. And the human-centric approach is really important. Why? We are going to see in the next slide. Why this design thinking is required. So let's see this picture. If you can see the person who is locking the door, and can you tell me what is wrong in this picture? Any one of you, you can unmute yourself or write in the chat.
So there is no need for that gate only. The rest of
Right,
the two
right,
places
right.
are actually open.
Right, the gate is actually just a piece to there is no need of the
दिमाग लगा
gate
अपना
actually.
दिमाग ना इन सब चीजों को छोड़ दे 2 मिनट
Please
शांति से
mute
बैठ और
yourself.
सोच
Please mute yourself. Abhishant, you have the rights. Please check. You can unmute. You can mute the participant. I need more replies from you. Any one of you can unmute or you can write in the chat. I am waiting for the chat also. Can you tell me what is wrong in this picture? Any one of you?
Sir, the wall is not complete, but still gate is there and a person is opening the lock.
Yes, yes, yes.
So there,
So
there is
is
a
there?
design problem. There is a design problem.
Yes, now I have some answers in the chat also. There is no need of this gate. Does not have side walls. Very good. The lock should be shifted to the first door. Very good. Very good observation. Without boundary wall, the gate is of no use. Very good. Reply by Kriti. Design error, Dr. Priya. Very good observation. So, do you think that the gate has its purpose in this picture? The purpose of a gate and locking a gate is to provide security to the people living inside the house or inside the premises. No gate required. Very good. Kumar Vaibhav has replied. No, no. Very good. Some of the participants are really active. So there is no need of the gate. Next picture is there. You can see this picture and can you tell me what is wrong in this picture? Now we have gate and we have walls. And the gate has lock on it. Okay. The space above the gate, very good.
Anyone can enter from the above of the gate, sir.
Right, right. The gate can be easily crossed, right? Very well said. Because the design of the gate is like stairs or ladder. You can, anyone with legs can cross the gate, right? No need clock. Dr. E. Gopi has said no need clock. We are not having a clock here. So anyone with the legs can cross the gate because it is a bad design. That is what I want to say. Now, what is wrong in this picture? You can see the picture. We have a staircase outside the window in an apartment building. Actually, it is a clever design of saving the space. You can see some kind of staircase is leading to a window, flawed design, not properly designed, as their gate is for security purpose. The staircase is not joined together, right? There are no steps behind the gate, right? Unstructured. They used they tried to save the cost of the construction. I don't know what they are doing, but this is also an example of bad design. And if you want to cross these stairs, you have to take a leap of faith. You have to jump across the stairs. I hope you all can reach. Now again, there is a picture. Again, there is a picture. Can you see what is wrong in this picture? You all can observe a minute details. Incomplete, very good. Builder saved money. Very good, very good answer. Samriddhi single again, stair is leading to nowhere. Yes. The stairs are the stairs to nowhere. It was also a bad design. Use of stair, path blocked, right? Stairs are not going anywhere, right? So these are the stairs to nowhere. You cannot go somewhere with these stairs. Close the wall in front of the stair, right? Path blocked. Very good reply. So these are all the examples of bad design. Actually, the stairs are good. Stairs are correctly built, but the place they are built is incorrect. So that is what we have to understand, that only the product is not going to solve our problem. The use of the product in such a way that it can solve a problem, that is important. So it is a bi-urinal. You can see. Please mute yourself. Now you can see the. Actually, my voice is coming back. So you can see in this design the placement of garbage bins. The garbage bins are correct, but they are wrongly placed. Now here is the absolute brilliant design for those who do not need a shelf in their toilet. Shelf was installed, but you cannot use it. Right? Now another design is there. Another construction failure is there, in which the builder promised for a park view apartment, and the another builder has just constructed his building in front of another building. So now the residents of the building 2 will complain about their garden view or park view part. Now, what happens in this case? The builders are forced to demolish the building when the residents are not satisfied. As happened in the Noida, the two buildings were dangerously close to each other, and the Honorable High Court passed this decision to demolish both the buildings. Now let's see another picture. Can anyone of you read the sign on the gate? I hope the participants are attending the session and they are attentive. Can you
Yes, sir.
read the sign on the gate?
Yeah, actually the comments which is mentioned here that door quietly as guests are maybe sleeping. So that's not the appropriate one at this stage for the
Right.
fire exit gate.
Yes, because a fire exit gate can be used or will be used in the case of fire only. And in the case of fire, no one will be sleeping quietly. So I think Subodh sir has rightly said about it. And if in this case, Subodhji is leaving the building, he will be running like this. Right, Subodhji?
Right, sir.
Right. Now another case is there. You can see a door to toilets for disabled, but you can see that door is not accessible or not at the same level as the floor is. So the disabled will not be able to use that toilet. Again, there is a design flaw in the next image. You can see we have a slide along with the stairs, but they are not ending properly. Again, here is a design failure in which a person who has been discharged from the hospital may be admitted again by using this slide. Again, here is a design failure of using this cup. It might hurt our eyes. And in the right picture, you can see the stairs, which has a design in which you can not judge the actual ending of the staircases. So these all are the examples of design failure. Now I would like to request you all innovative people, all innovative persons joined in this workshop who have chosen to join this workshop by obviously looking at the topic of design thinking for next generation AI solutions. Now I request you to provide a solution for this problem in which we have two taps. One is of super hot water and one is of super cold water. I request you to unmute yourself or write in the chat then how you are going to get a lukewarm water to wash your hands.
Sir,
Actually,
left side hot water, right side cold water, and in the middle it will be a mixture of both.
How you will get the mixture of water? How you will get that?
So whenever we are keeping it in the middle, both the waters will mix together in the pipe only, and then it will be given to the user.
How they will mix? They will be. The
Sir, we can
sink will
close
not hold the water.
Sir, it is not a new design, na, sir. It is not a new design. We are using it now. It is there in everybody's
we are
home
using. Yes, we are using this design for a long time, but we need to think innovatively. We need to think intuitively.
Can we
Sir,
do
sir, we
like
can
this
close the
that
outlet pipe by keeping the lid of it, and then we can open the two tabs, and then the water will mix, and then we can clean our hand.
Yes, 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 yes. So we can stop the water to drain from the wash basin by using the drain
Yes, sir.
cap, which is there in the picture itself. We can put the drain cap on the drain exit of the water so that we can get a pool of water in which we can mix both hot and cold to get a lukewarm water in this situation, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
this is what we expect from you after learning the solutions in this FDP. We expect from you to think innovatively, intuitively, and by using these principles of design thinking, of human-centric approach, you can use these methods to solve any kind of problems. The solution was there in the picture itself, but only one or two participants were able to observe it, right? Now, what did we learn by these slides? We learned that design is secondary, but thinking is mandatory. We have to think before we apply any design or any solution for any problem. Without design, you may solve the problem, but without thinking, you will not be able to complete the solution or implement the solution. So we have to think for better solution. Design thinking approach lets you look for the solutions rather than problems. Let's see the solution for that problem which we faced. Someone someone who came across this problem in any situation, any hotel or any place, might thought of building a tap with two mixers in which we can have a lukewarm water coming out from one faucet. So this was the solution by an innovative person who thought for a solution rather than problem. Now let's see another picture. Most of you have seen this kind of bottle in which this was a quite difficult to take the ketchup out from the bottle because the glass bottles were not easily squeezable, were not handy enough. So it was quite difficult to take out the ketchup. Now, what is the solution for this problem? Someone of the user, someone innovative person might thought about it and build a product with experience. So now you can see a design change has brought the problems to an end. Now it is easy to take out the ketchup from any bottle which is able to be squeezed to be used by any person of any age. So this is what we see by using the design thinking principle. We are able to solve problems in an innovative, human-centric way. So in this picture, you can again see some of you might have used these wired headphones. Most of the times, these wires were entangled with each other. It was quite difficult to use them. It was quite difficult to carry around these wired headphones. So some of you or some of the innovators thought about this problem and solved this problem by designing these wireless Bluetooth headsets. So this is called as the designing the experience. Now, again, I would like to draw your attention to this situation in which we have already seen this movie in which it was shown that the PSLV, which was not meant to launch our Martian orbiter, but it was used by our Indian Space Research Organization to deliver this Martian orbiter into the orbiter path. So this PSLV does not have the capacity of launching that orbiter into space. So we used a basic principle of compelling of pushing the boundaries of a PSLV vehicle by step motion or step by step increasing the potential energy of the vehicle. This was the principle behind this. And what was the outcome of this principle? We were able to launch our Mars mission, our orbiter, with a fraction of investment in comparison to other countries. It was far less than other countries. Yes, rightly said Nupur Garg, it was Mission Mangal. And you can see the actual expenditure of the whole mission was a fraction of, was a very, I can say that around 10% of actual expenditure of the NASA mission. So these are the problem solving methods of innovators just like you, who have designed these principles of solving these problems using least resources available. Now here we have another problem which we can observe in the rural or the poor countries like Africa, like Ghana, like Kenya, in which the women of these uh, cities have to carry lot of water on their heads. So this causes neck injury, tiredness, time wastage is also there. It is tedious, boring, and there is no happiness involved in this day-to-day activity. So if any one of you can think innovatively, can open his mic or write in the chat, what can be the solution in this situation?
Water rollers, water
Right, very good.
cans with
Water
rollers.
cans. Yes, rollable water bucket. Very good answer. So here is the solution. Rolling water cans. Very good. That was the correct solution, correct answer. A rollable water can or rollable water bucket can be easily carried to long distances without causing any neck injury, without causing any tiredness in the least amount of time. And it is a just kind of sport, or it's just kind of leisure activity for the students or the children who can happily carry this water bucket. Now we are solving problems of some other kinds in which we involve design thinking methods, design thinking process. Now in this picture you can see the MRI machines, which are huge in size and sometimes scare the little children's or the small age kids. So GE Healthcare came with the innovative idea of painting these MRI machines with attractive and bright colors. By using these colors, the students or the children might think that they are going for a joyride, but actually they are getting scanned in these MRI machines. So I hope you all can understand why and how this design thinking is changing the life of many people. You have seen such kind of toothbrushes in the market in which you can put cell or you can recharge them and use for longer period of time. Now it is also available in the market with uh, removable or detachable head designs. So these all are the solutions of the problem which were faced by some innovators, some people who think that there is a chance of reducing the waste by these plastic toothbrushes. You all have subscribed to the facility of Netflix for watching movies online or to Amazon. Previously, as you remember, we used to carry or we used to exchange CDs or DVDs from our friends or family to watch movies on our DVD players. Now it has become obsolete. All are using Netflix or Amazon to watch latest movies. So how Netflix cracked this idea of using different kinds of platforms and combining all the platforms to provide you entertainment. This was a design thinking solution of reducing waste, of reducing piracy, of exploring new possibilities of entertainment. So I hope you all are using and enjoying these movies through Netflix. Previously, we used to go and look for a hotel room by ourselves and check whether it is suitable for us or not. Now, it is a facility every one of you use. This facility is called Airbnb, and in which you can see the actual room, actual location of the room, rent available, or the availability during that period of time, and you can book it online. This is also a solution of innovative approach that solves the problem of uh, now we have another example of a life changing situation or life changing journey of the boy who harnessed the wind. The boy was called as William Kakamba. He was living in the Malawi in Africa. There was a severe drought situation in the region, and his family was not able to get enough water for planting seeds in the farms. At that situation, at that critical period of time, he decides not to leave the village, but to harness the wind to draw water from the wells. He installed a makeshift kind of windmill using the bicycle of his father and using a dynamo from his teacher's bicycle to generate enough electricity to power a motor to draw water from the well. This boy was awarded by the UNESCO, and he was offered a fully paid scholarship from a university in USA when they saw that he has this innovative approach of solving this problem. We have a comment in the chat also who from Gotham B who has mentioned the name of the movie. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind is the right movie. You can watch it online or you can watch it on Netflix also and see the journey of this person. He solved the problem of many people living in that drought situation, living in that village, and he claimed this award. He claimed this scholarship after that. Now, I have another example of design thinking approach for problem solving. In the Germany, there is a program for elderly people in which the community kitchen supplies food to them at their houses. In this situation, it was observed that many of the senior citizens are returning the food packets or are not eating the complete meal. The health was deteriorating, and it was observed that government has to do something for it. So they hired a design thinking company to solve this problem and to understand why their system was not acting properly, not fulfilling the demands of the consumers. So it was recorded in the history, it was recorded in the books as good kitchen story. So the company, when observed that the elderly people are not eating the food in right quantity at right time, they discussed with them why you are not interested to receive the food from community kitchen why you are not eating your food at right time. So the reply was a human-centric problem in which the elderly people said that we are facing a problem of loneliness. We do not want to eat our food alone. We are not living with our children. We are not living with our friends and family. So we are not enjoying our food. We do not feel to eat food. This was observed by the company and they decided to involve them in preparing and delivering the food. So that is how the good kitchen was started, or the community kitchen was started in a fresh start involving the citizens, elderly citizens who wish to cook their own food, who wish to serve the community, and who wants to talk with other people. And you can see that it was a huge success with 500% increase in booking the food, in delivering the meals. This was a great example of success of design thinking methodology of solving the problem. That is how we have changed the future here. That is how we have changed the solution. Now there is another example of Enigma machine that was developed by Germans to deliver the secret codes during World War II. It was the situation in which code breaking or cryptography was highly used. In that days, the person called Alan Turing started building a machine called Bombi who can imitate or who can decipher the message of Germans. That approach, if you um, read this whole incident in detail, then you will see that he was sitting in a bar talking to other persons or other friends. Then accidentally he came across that daily we used to greet with each other with same words. That gave him an idea of breaking the German secret codes by using the word Hitler. He tried to break the code for only the word Hitler, and he cracked the code using this machine Bombi. And it was a huge success at that time. They were able to save many lives. So this was a design thinking approach of solving the problem. Now, let's see, let's move to another part of our presentation in which we will learn why and how we should innovate new solutions by using design thinking. So let me ask you this question: why we innovate? Any one of you can write in the chat or open your mic to answer this question. Dear participants, I
To
request you
find
to
the solutions,
write.
so to find the solutions to the existing thing, but in a different way.
In a different way. Okay.
Something that will be beneficially, economically, environmentally, and more benefits to more society. Therefore, we require an innovation.
Very good answer. I appreciate your effort, and I can see some of the answers in the chat also. For betterment, to make life easy, to solve the problems, coming up with new ideas, innovation is best way to next version. Very good. But all these examples or all these situations lead to only one. For personal office use, someone is joined from this name, Herman Harmeet Kochar has said that to solve the problems, very good. Okay. So there are many answers for this question. To develop new technology, to make products easy to use, to make life better. Kindly mute yourself. To make people happy. Okay. I think someone has opened.
போய் முதல்ல பாருங்க அது அப்புறம் பணம் கொடு
Okay. So there can be many answers for this question. To improve experience, to inspire people, to explore possibility, to become famous, to become rich. All these, yes, rightly said Ganesh Sutharji, to compete with the future hurdles. Very rightly said. So why we innovate? But basically, all these answers lead to only one answer, that is to earn profit. Somehow we are inspired to earn profit from our innovation. Now let's see how this profit word or this profit outcome is inspiring us to develop a design thinking process. This profit will be received only after when we develop a service or product. This service or product will be developed when we understand the idea of developing it. This idea will be developed or will be able to be implemented only after understanding the problem. The problem is directly related to the people who are facing that problem. So we have to reach the people who are facing a problem. We have to develop an idea to solve that problem or to develop a product to earn profit. By developing that idea into a product, we need to first test it before we can develop. So that idea needs to be tested and then we can develop it as a product. That tested idea should have a prototype before we develop. So these all are the phases of our solution, of our motive of earning profit. These all phases directly relate with the design thinking process. The people are to be empathized, are to be observed, are to be discussed, are to be interviewed to understand their problem. When this problem is understood, it should be written clearly in a well-defined manner. When the problem is well-defined, it is easy to develop the idea, or we have to ideate the problem solution. Now, when we have the idea of solving a problem, then we can develop a prototype. We can test that prototype on a smaller scale before we develop an actual product. And in the last stage, we can develop a product and to develop and commercially market that product to earn profit. So the design thinking has 5 phases called as empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. These all phases are interlinked with each other. This is not a linear process. Anytime you can think of a better idea, you can move back to the empathize or define phase. Or sometimes when the prototype is not working well, you can go again for the ideation phase and develop a new idea to solve that problem. In the later testing phase, sometimes you will see that the test's results are not appropriate or not suitable. Then you can go back to the empathize phase again and learn more about the users through testing. So design thinking is a non-linear process in which you can move to any state to another state by using your experience or outcome of that state. Design thinking tackles complex problems by understanding the human needs involved. Design thinking allows us to reframe and define the problem in a human-centered way. Design thinking allows us to create ideas of solving problems using ideation. And design thinking allows us for developing prototypes for solving the problems. So design thinking is a base of innovation. Now let's see what is innovation. Innovation is a word written in the dictionary that say that a new idea, method, or device. The introduction of something new is innovation. But that introduction of something new should come from a problem, should come from a solution of a problem. So this design thinking framework for innovation motivates us to develop the solutions for better future. Now let's see how we can innovate. We have to catch the idea. We have to think for the better solutions. We have to think for the better approaches of solving a problem. Let's see a short video to understand the concept of catching the idea. I am sharing this video with you and you will observe the solution, how to derive a solution from the problem. Let's see. Let's watch it together. Now we have a apple picker that has right amount of suction, right amount of power to pick the apples from the tree, and it does not damages the tree. So this is a process of design thinking approach in which we raise question, gather information, generate ideas to solve the problem. I hope you all have understood the concept of solving problem using design thinking approach. Now, in the last part of this presentation, I would like to ask you about that from this session or from this presentation, what did you think that why should we adopt this design thinking approach? You can unmute yourself or write in the chat.
Hello, sir.
Hello, yes.
To look at, we should adopt this design thinking approach to look at the problem with easier solution way, finding easier solution.
Finding easy solution. Very good. Any other participant would like to say something? Why we should adopt design thinking approach? I have told you for with many examples I have explained. Can any one of you to explore multiple ways of innovation, right? To provide good experience to user, very good. We have some active participants with us. Very good. 142 people are joined in this workshop. I hope we can get more answers. Through design thinking approach, we are reaching to robust solutions, which is solving the problem in its best way. Very well said, Subodhji. Rakhi Bhardwaj said that to find useful solutions. Very good. Dr. Vijay Kannan said effective and competitive solution. Very appropriate answer. Why we should adopt design thinking? Adoptable with efficient solution. Right said Shravan Shiva Shankaran. Navneesh Goel said that to get better solutions via rethinking approach. Very right answer, sir. Dr. Priya Goel said systematic approach hence reduces the complexity in new systems. Yes, you understood the concept. Dr. Pritosh Tomar said to remove hurdles in planning phase. Right? Integration of technology and user feeling. Very good. Dr. A, to handle the situation in appropriate manner by design thinking. Right? Better design should lead to more innovative solutions, I guess. Anshu. Dr. Anil Kumar said, make life easy for our stakeholders. Very good. It is something which is very logical, compatible, iterative, and focused way of to know the problem and solve accordingly. Very rightly said, Madhurendra Kumar. So we all are now able to understand that we are going to develop better solutions. We are going to develop more human-friendly solutions. These all answers Sonali said to get most out of the output in a relevant manner. Okay, sir, think it reduces risk, improves customer satisfaction, and increases competitive advantage. Right, Nupur Garg, Anurag Verma, to identify real problems and provide innovative solutions with better user experience. Very good. So I can see all of you are now able to think innovatively, now able to think in a intuitive manner using design thinking approach. And we need to understand this situation in which we are currently today. The world needs some sustainable solutions. The world needs people. World needs prosperity, peace, and partnership to enrich our planet with better solutions, less wastage, and less kind of hatred, rage, and everything. We need sustainable development. And with the principles of design thinking, we will be able to achieve these sustainable development goals. There are two sides of same society which we see every day in our day-to-day life. Our societies are clean, but outside the society, we see huge piles of garbage, of waste. We are living in a society in which we take the responsibilities of cleaning our homes, but throwing the garbage at a place where each and every one of us are walking. Will it be solving the problem of the society? No, we are just creating the problem. We see that our home should be clean. What about our society? Are we not responsible for our society? Think in a way in which we all become responsible for how our streets, how our gardens, how our parks will be used, will be available for others to use. Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. He was jailed, as you all know. He spent most of the time of his life in jail. Yet he was a motivational, a powerful leader who said these words. We need to educate our children. We need to educate our neighbors, our friends, not to throw garbage on the streets. Honorable Prime Minister Modi started this campaign of cleaning India. After that, I have observed myself, no one is now throwing garbage out of the window of a car. They all carry their garbage with them and throw in the dustbin. That is a good habit. We all can do it. We are facing the greatest challenges of our time: poverty, extreme poverty, conflicts, wealth inequality. Nature and environment is also taking out so many hurdles for us. How we can do something, how we can solve these problems, we all have to think about it. So that is the main objective of this FDP. And I am happy to see so many participants joined in this session, joined in this FDP. We are facing a extreme condition of change in the environment, change in the nature. We are facing harsh climates due to improper disposal of the waste. We are facing the situations of conflicts and injustice in many places, in many countries. There is a situation of war. We are facing the problem of wealth inequality, even in India, even in many other developed countries. There are few people, few individuals which has the 97 or 98% of the wealth of the country. In India, we have 26 individuals, top listed businessmen who owns much wealth as the poorest 3.8 billion people. We have this problem of wealth inequality. We have this problem of extreme poverty. Around billion of people, 1 billion of people who live less than $2 a day. Many of them will not be able to survive this winter. What do we do? How we can solve these problems? That is why we need to understand the concept of design thinking, concept of problem solving using human-centric approach. Let's watch this short video. I would like to motivate you to bring change in yourself and in your society. So first we will watch this video and then we will discuss about it. I hope the audio is coming. Audio is audible to you. Please check and respond in the chat.
We are constantly being bombarded by problems that we face, and sometimes we can get completely overwhelmed. The story of the hummingbird is about this huge forest being consumed.
Can
by
anyone of
fire.
you tell me the audio is
All the
properly
animals in
audible
the
or not?
forest come out, and
Yes, sir,
they
it's
are
audible.
transfixed
Okay,
as they
okay.
watch the forest burning, and they feel very overwhelmed, very powerless, except this little hummingbird. It says, I'm going to do something about the fire. So it flies to the nearest stream, takes a drop of water, and it puts it on the fire and goes up and down, up and down, up and down, as fast as it can. In the meantime, all the other animals, much bigger animals like the elephant with a big trunk, could bring much more water. They are standing there helpless, and they are saying to the hummingbird, what do you think you can do? You're too little.
In this short
This fire
video,
is too
as we
big.
can see,
Your wings are too little. And you're big, so small. You can only bring a small drop
a
of
small
water at a
hummingbird
time. But as they continue to discourage it, it turns to them without wasting any time and tells them, I'm doing the best I can. And that to me is what all of us should do. We should always feel like a hummingbird. I may feel insignificant, but I certainly don't want to be like the animals watching as the planet goes down the drain. I will be a hummingbird. I will do the best I can.
So this was the short story in which we all see that a small hummingbird was bringing water in its small peak. If possible, increase volume of the video. No problem. I will just share the link again in the chat. You all can watch it later. I hope you already got the message of this video. I will come back again. I will surely share the link of the video in the chat. So this was the speech of Wangari Maathai, who was a peace leader and delivered this speech of the best she can do for the society. Now let's see what are the outcome of this video. We have two kind of people in the society. One are ignorant people, the people who feel that they are not directly impacted by the threat, or directly we are not having any problem with the garbage outside our society. We are not the people who are throwing garbage. We are not affected by it. They do not do anything. And there are some other people who adapt, who try to solve that problem, who don't think that they are not making a huge difference, but they think that they are doing the best they can. So what kind of people are you? Are you ignorant people, or a powerless, harmless, doing a small step to change the society? Think before you do anything in the society. If you do, um, if you throw garbage, if you do any kind of activity in the society, think before you do it. The hummingbird situation or a hummingbird story gives us the glimpses of the current situation. We are on the verge of a huge fire. We are on a verge of natural calamities, which we are responsible for bringing in our societies. We have to take responsibility of situation for future generations instead of running away from it. Now let's see another video in which we can understand why we are responsible for this situation and what we can do. It is a small video in which we can see and understand the situation which we are going to face in the near future. Let's see the video. I hope the audio is proper.
So good morning, everyone. When's the last time any of you drew a picture?
Last 5.
Today, we're here to draw a picture. So what you'll see here are some crayons, colors in each box. Choose your colors wisely because there will be another group coming in after you and making another picture with what you leave behind.
Thank you.
So here we have the other group.
Everybody say hi.
Why don't we show the kids the pictures that we've drawn?
So nice.
Wow. Yes.
why don't you show them what you drew?
It's all black. We all took away the bright colors.
I wish I wasn't this selfish, taking away all the bright colors.
Maybe we could have broken the colors and left half of them for them and for the next group.
So I hope you all get the message. If we use all the green, our next generation will be left with none. We have to save our resources. We have to save our children from being deprived of those valuable resources. I would like to thank you all for joining with me in this journey of learning design thinking. And I now open the session for your questions, your queries, your problems, and I will surely promise you to bring the change and be the change you want to be in the society. Thank you very much. Now I can stop sharing. Last video link I share. I will stop sharing right now and I will take some questions if you have. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So any one of you can.
Very nice session,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was a discussion, not a session, sir. Very innovative session. Poor Garg. Thank you. Thank you, Aviral. Thank you so much for very informative
It was
session.
very,
Thank you.
very informative session,
I
sir.
hope the voice was not breaking. I hope you were able to get the video properly. Great learnings. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Priya. Thank you, Mr. Kamlesh. Is there any method of getting observation for identifying human need? Very good question. I would like to answer it. But first, I will read other comments. Very innovative session. Thank you. Inspirational videos. Thank
Sir,
you, Jigyasa.
what is
Yes.
outbox thinking?
Uh,
Outbox
your
thinking.
voice is breaking, sir. Please write your question in the chat. We will take one by one. I can see one raised hand, Suyash Sharma. You have some question or you want to add something? Shreya, can you unmute? Thank you for your.
No, sir. No,
right.
sir. Actually, it was by mistake. Yeah, all good.
Okay. Thank you. You can lower your hand or I will take some questions. With the help of videos, we learn so many things in an innovative way, right? Anshu, thank you. It was a restriction of the time. Actually, I was prepared with much more informative and inspirational videos. In the next session or maybe in another FDP, I would like to deliver. This is the need of the hour. Understand these values by huge percentage of population, right? So, Ji, you are correct. And we are the responsible citizen of our country. We have to think for the better solutions, right? Very good and informative session. Once again, thank you. Very good. Out of the thinking, out of box thinking. Yes, we have to apply out of the box thinking. What do you suggest to the academic people to use the new method to adopt in the classroom platform for the young? Very good question, Jaya Pal A. I would like to answer this question. See, sir, we are using a lot of stress. We are going through a lot of pressure when we are going to our day-to-day academic exercises. We have to use innovative exercise-based methods to teach in our class, to engage, to encourage, to involve the students in mind, in developing new solutions in which they can apply their thinking and their mind. You have to use some innovative methods, some innovative practices. I will also discuss with you if I get time in the during the sessions to tell you more about the new methods, new practices that I use in my classes. Yes, I will be sharing the feedback link, right? You do not have to wait for it. I will just share. I will open the feedback link and I will share in the group. If there is any other question, you can write in the chat or you can raise your hand. Is there any method for getting observation for identifying human need? Yes, there are various methods for observe. I think your question is how we can identify human need, right, Neerav? We can identify human needs by talking with them. The first phase of the design thinking says we have to empathize with the people. I will share the feedback link. Let me just check. I have the feedback. Yes, day 1, session 1. The feedback links will be shared in the MS Teams chat only. So only those who are present during the session will be able to submit it. I have shared the feedback link in the chat. Day 1, session 1. You can fill it and do not worry about the feedbacks. I will be sharing them again. So no need to worry. You all will be getting the certificate. But basically, we are not here for the certificate, I guess. We are here to learn something. We are here to solve problems. We are not going to create the problems. We are here to solve problems. We are here to learn something new. And I request you all not to worry about the feedbacks, not to worry about the attendance. If you are eager to learn something, you will get the certificate. No need to worry. Okay, I will share my LinkedIn profile. No problem. Any other question? Any other? We can use question-based method, Jaya Balaji, in which we can involve the students. Any other question? Really, it is a stepstone for right design, right? Very good, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes. We are too much busy in documentation. Any solutions for this? Very good question. Pratima Amol Kalyankar. Can you unmute yourself, ma'am? Open your cameras. Let's have a short discussion again. Any of the participant can open. You are allowed to open your camera. I will check again. Yes, you are allowed to open your cameras. So, if you want to ask any question, this question we are too much busy in documentation. Any solution for this? Yes, use the AI methods, ma'am. Pratima, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You can
Sure,
use
sir.
different AI. You can use different AI tools
Sure,
for
sir.
your
Sure, sure.
documentation.
Sure, sir.
If the time allows, I will discuss some AI tools also, in which you can write your query and you will get the documentation from.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. No need to share the screenshot of feedback submitted. We will check it. Dr. Pritosh Tomarji. No need to share the snapshot here. So I hope the session was informative and you have learned a new concept of design thinking or problem solving. I was basically delivering this lecture or discussing with you in a very basic version of the concept so that each one of you who are from different fields can understand the concept. So I hope you have enjoyed the session and I invite you to join the another session from 8 p.m. We will take a short break of 5 minutes. In the meantime, you can fill the feedback forms. Later again, I will share the feedback form again if some of you have missed it. So no need to worry about it. We are going to start the another session at 8 p.m. Okay. Every one of you can take a short break. The meeting will be the same link you have to use for joining if you are leaving the meeting. Okay, okay, thank you. And the session coordinator of this session can announce the vote of thanks, formal vote of thanks.
It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our organizer of this FDP, Dr. Suyash Bhardwaj sir, and co-organizer Dr. Mayank Aggarwal sir. And now my special thanks to Dr. Bhardwaj sir for delivering such a knowledgeable and inspiring session on Introduction to Design Thinking, a human-centric approach to innovation. Your insights, sir, real life examples, and clear explanation of human centered problem solving have truly broadened our perspective. Sir, your valuable thoughts have motivated us to look at challenges not as problems, but as opportunity to innovate with empathy and creativity. Thank you once again, sir, for your precious time and guidance. Have a wonderful day ahead, sir.
Thank you everyone. We will join again at 8 p.m. coordinator of this session can share the screen. Avdesh sir, please wait for some time. We will first introduce the speaker of the session, then we will invite you to share your screen, sir.